Hello Leos, and welcome to your October reading. So, I've meditated on your energies and I lay down the first layer of cards. What Spirit wants to talk to you about this month, for the month of October? Here I have the 10 of Cups. So this is talking about your capacity, your level of happiness, and sharing these emotions and the harmony, the rainbow, the family, the whole thing. So we're talking about this. Here in the middle, I have the eight of cups and you, strength. So this is you aligning yourself with your higher self, making a decision to either leave something emotionally not fulfilling anymore, or also going towards something. And here I have the Queen of Wands, which is you again, or another fire sign, but this is your feminine side, what you attract, what you want, what you allow to come in from your will. Under our 10 of Cups here, maybe there was a little stone in the gear, because here I have the 5 of Swords. So it could involve any area of your life, but it was affecting your capacity to be completely emotionally fulfilled with others. But by making this decision that is aligned with your higher self, here I have death, therefore transformation. And that transformation under the Queen of Wands is the Knight of Swords. So here you make a decision and you're going with it. Knight of Swords has a white horse like death. It is a transformation, and you're grabbing that decision, and therefore 5 of Swords through death becomes the Prince of Swords, which has a sword in his hand, 6 of Swords, and that's why we have the 6 of Swords here, from 5 to 6, going to calmer waters, rebalancing the emotions, rebalancing the situation that was crooked, that was maybe a feeling of defeat, where people maybe were using their advantages or whatever. This is strategy, but ultimately it brings back balance. It also brings your independence and your solidity in your value and who you are. And at the end of it all, we have our King of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles. So we're going 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. And here you are, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. So this could happen at work, in your family, or whatever. But this is becoming very solid here. It's like a readjustment of something that was not so right. Let's clarify. I call upon Spirit. I call upon the light. I call upon the divine. I call upon my guides. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me give a clear reading to Leo for the month of October, for their better path. Help me clarify this reading. Leo, October. Bottom of the deck we had the 3 of Pentacles. We could be talking about work, something you collaborate with. Okay, 10 of Cups. Show me the 10 of Cups for Leo Spirit. 4 of Pentacles. So this is probably a situation that was stagnant, that did not move, or that you didn't want to let go. But Four of Pentacles here, there's a resistance. A resistance there. So maybe it's going to take you courage to move. Because the Four of Pentacles doesn't move much, doesn't he? Okay, show me the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, Eight of Cups. Nothing more to say about that. Show me strength. Show me strength. It's gonna take strength for you. Acting from your higher space, higher self, and go move towards what you understand and what you see and act upon it. The Knight of Swords, he expresses himself pretty fastly, yes, but he's out there to go cut the head of the dragon with his sword. He has here you see the feathers of passion and a cape of passion propulsing him in his movement, facing the wind, fearless. This is fearless movement here. And it is about maybe your family, your happiness, your Ten of Cups. Queen of Wands. So here we're receiving our truth, our understanding, our communication. We're receiving it here from that little page with something solid in his hand. Maybe that's why you're transforming all of this into Ten of Pentacles. And here I have death, transformation. Out of that knowledge, something can be brought forward and transformed. Out of that communication you're going to do. Maybe communicating that the situation as it is right now needs something more, needs a pentacle. Five of Swords. So what is that thing, Spirit, that needs to be transformed? What is that thing that needs to be transformed? Seven of Swords and you, King of Wands. You could be dealing with another fire sign also. But there was something that was done behind your back. A true mental strategy. You're finding out about it. And you're gonna go and transform the situation. Chop the head of the dragon. Three of Swords. It is something that brought you all that crookery, brought you pain, brought you disappointment. This is a heartbreak. And it was something maybe you were holding on to, thinking that that was your happiness. Death. But then after that knowing, you understand you have to leave it behind, or part of it, I don't know. Death. Wheel of Fortune. That transformation, of course, is going to change the events of your life. And when we transform out of understanding, leveling up in consciousness, and things like that, that's what makes the Wheel of Fortune turns. And here I have the Knight of Pentacles. See, from that pentacle here, we're moving with that pentacle. From the page to the Knight. From that understanding. What is that Prince of Swords? What is he doing? Spirit. What is that Prince of Swords doing? here I have the Three of Sword that it's like, you know, hey, my God, this is hurting me and I see it now. I am transforming it, going to add a sword to the Three of Swords to become the Four of Swords. Healing. Prince of Swords, Spirit. Whatever it is, he is conscious of this disappointment and this pain. Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it has something to do with maybe a Capricorn. Here, you're going to talk to that Queen of Pentacles. Or if this is you, this is talking about, because she's the wife, she's the committed female. She is the one that allows abundance, that can nurture and give and all of that. There was something crooked here in the dynamic of your happiness that you were holding on to, that with your strength and your understanding that this cannot go on anymore because there's no movement in it. You know, it's like when you invest in a relationship or in a business and nothing moves, nothing is happening, and then you find out that it's because there was like underlying sabotage happening. Then you take your courage in your hands and you leave the situation or you express what you're seeing in order to transform it. And you're expressing it to an earth sign here. Or you're expressing about your stability and this dynamic here. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Cups. Moving away also from, and here I have Temperance. Calming your mind from the Seven of Cups. So this is probably something you felt here. Nothing was moving, nothing was happening. There's all of this happening in the night behind my back. If we're talking about work, we're talking about you know, there's no promotion, there's no, you're doing the same thing, and then you find out that there was like people undermining you from under. You could feel it, you could imagine it, and now it's calming your mind because you're finding the truth about it. You know, am I imagining this? I feel something is happening. Is it all in my head? Is it me? Well, I guess not. It wasn't just you. So by seeing the truth, that right away calms our mind. Because now there's one truth. There's not 1,000 possibilities there. And you can see it now because you're ready to see it now. Nine of Pentacles. See, the Wheel of Fortune brings the Knight of Pentacles. Here, there's a pentacle. It's like if all of this will open up so that there's movement for something solid to come down. Here, successfully, recognition, finally, from all of that being done in the back of you. Maybe it was some low energy, or maybe a Capricorn. But it's bringing you to you in your power with the Ten of Pentacles. So whatever wasn't moving there, by finding out the truth, oh, things are moving now. Show me the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, that's a lot. 8 of Wands. Yes, things are moving now. You're finishing a cycle. Justice comes down. Here you are again, Queen of Wands there, that sees the truth and now brings forward that page. We have the Ace, the Page, and the Knight and the Queen here. All of that end of a cycle here because of a decision you're making. And you're making it fast. Things are happening. It makes the end of a very uncomfortable cycle. Very uncomfortable because it's a cycle of swords, and you had like the 7 and the 5. And this was something that maybe was stagnating for a long time. 7 of Pentacles. You looked at it, you analyzed it, nothing was moving, nothing was happening. But finally, this is happening. The truth comes out. There's a big transformation, and there you can finish a cycle finally. It can be a karmic cycle for some of you, because you have to understand that if you live this, it's because you have it inside of you. You have the space for it. If somebody can remove your power, it's because you allow it. If somebody can cheat you, it's because part of you believes that you are cheatable. You know, it's all of that. It can be, after understanding this, you're transforming it, not allowing status quo anymore, and actually speaking your truth, which will bring this new solid recognition that puts you in a very solid position after that. From shaky, stagnant capacity to rise to our 10 of Cups to a 10 of Pentacles. So justice comes a lot in the month of October. I don't know why exactly, but maybe there's something astrologers out there probably know it, that are more erudite in this science than me. But yeah, it seems to be a lot of that. A lot of that. So, for you, Leo, the truth shall set you free. There you go. On this, I'm going to wish you a beautiful month of October. Thank you for all of you that subscribe and share and comment. I read all the comments. And for this October now, it's been 1 year anniversary on YouTube. So I'm giving away a free reading amongst the subscribers. So make sure to subscribe. And also I would like to thank everybody that sent donations to help me with all the work I have to do with my roof. And I'm gonna do this year again a ceremony on the 15th and the 30th. This month again, I wanted to say, to ask the universe to give you back and the energy it feels you need for your generosity. And private readings description is below. So on this, I'm gonna wish you a beautiful month of October. Love and light. Namaste. And I'll see you next month. I'll announce the winner next month for the free reading. All right? Bye-bye.